There, it's Alexandria B from the Martial Arts Buzz, and I'm here to share a very exciting video with you today. You may have already heard if you follow me through any of my other marketing channels, but my second location that I just opened 6 months ago broke in billing, $17,400 this month, so we are very excited about the progress from that. All marketing was done and designed by the Martial Arts Buzz, so pretty pumped to see the great results from the marketing efforts that we're putting in. But today's video is not about that. It's about the open house that we had last weekend to celebrate the fact that we're open at that location that had over 500 people walk through our door from the hours of 9 to 2, and what we did to promote that using primarily social media as our springboard to build energy and excitement. So I hope you're ready to take some notes because I have some great important tips for you on how to have a killer event using social media to really blow up the results. Now, if you're like me and have had open houses before that have had less than stellar results, then you know how like having an event with 500 is both insanely exciting and you're sitting here going, yeah, I don't know if I could ever do that. Well, I've had the events where you're kind of like, where is everybody? This event was not that, and it's because I used this marketing plan to ensure the success. So first off, when you're planning an event where you want crazy awesome results, planning is key. You want to make sure 2 to 3 months prior to when you're thinking of having an event that you've planned and set it out. Now, in this case, I had planned it about 3 to 4 months. I had penciled in when the date would be, but 3 months out is when I had decided what the plan would be. Very, very important. The more time you give yourself, the more successful you're going to be in planning your event. So 3 months is my recommendation. You want to sit down, pencil it in, and during that time, you want to decide and plan the basic outline of what your event will be. What is going to speak to your key market or key audience that you're inviting to the event? So for us in this case, our goal was to introduce our new location to our community and let them see what our key programs were. So for us, it's a fitness kickboxing class and our Krav Maga class. We just launched in September kids martial arts. So it was really important for us to get our name out at that location as a kids martial arts facility. So as we laid it out, we decided to have a kickboxing class that we invited people to. We decided kickboxers and Krav Maga students both want to know about weight loss and why they're struggling. So we had a class on how to lose weight. Then it's Bully Prevention Month, so for kids, we had a Stomp Out Bullying seminar. And then for our Krav Maga client base, a home invasion seminar, as right now we're seeing a huge increase in home invasions in the Worcester County area where my schools are located. So I know it's a hot button for people in my community right now. So once we've done that and decided what our basic outline is going to be, we decided to assign tasks to each staff member as to who was going to be responsible for what area. After that, about 2 months out, you want to reach out, or even actually as soon as you plan the event, reach out to your local Facebook groups to other businesses. Now, if you follow me, you understand how to use Facebook groups in order to build rapport and relationships with people in your community. So hopefully you've already been doing that. But what I did is I reached out and let them know that we were having this event, and we asked if anyone was interested in purchasing table space, which we sold for $25 and donated the funds to a local charity, or if they would like to donate any promotional materials for our swag bags that we had, or door prizes. We decided that every half hour we were going to have door prizes. We want to keep the excitement up. This is a great opportunity for the businesses because A, they're going to help you now promote your event, but it's also win-win for them. They're going to get their name and brand out with hopefully a group of people that are going to be in the purchasing mode. Now keep in mind, when you are reaching out to your local businesses, you want to make sure that those businesses are going to properly complement your school and your brand. Don't just run out and try to grab everyone, because the window sales guy really isn't what someone that brought their kids in for kids martial arts is really looking to complement their program. About 6 to 8 weeks out of your event, you want to finalize your details. Make sure anyone you're bringing in for seminars is confirmed. All of your staff knows their responsibilities. Any businesses that have decided to partner with you are on board and know when you need certain resources from them. And mark in your calendar, like Master Garcia says, your massive actions schedule, what days you're going to do what leading up to the event so that nothing gets missed, and make sure your whole staff has a similar schedule so that everyone knows what's expected this next 6 to 8 weeks out. You also want to order any flyers that you're going to utilize for the event. I highly, highly, highly recommend, instead of making a homemade flyer, stick to a professionally made flyer that's going to represent a good, solid brand. I use the team from Dojo Muscle, and I don't have the flyer that they made on me at this location, but this is actually the Halloween cards they made us. You can see they're really sharp, very professional looking, and we've gotten great responses. The flyers they made for my open house perfectly complemented my brand, and by hiring a professional, I was also able to use him to create the header for my Facebook event, which maintained consistency in my marketing. So it wasn't something homemade and random things stuck here and there. It came into a very clean, specific marketing campaign. So if anyone saw those imageries, they were again reconnected to my event, which is how you want to use good imagery in your marketing. So you want to make sure you order them. And again, if they can create your banners, that's so awesome. 6 weeks prior to the event, you want to create a Facebook event for the event and list out in that event exactly what's going on. Make sure when you create this event, you do it through your business page and not your personal page. Again, we want to reconnect our brand back to our business, not to our personal self. When you do it, you want to invite every single person you know to the event. So go through and invite everyone. I don't care if they live 3 continents away, you're going to invite them because you never know who they may know in your area or what they may think of to help with the event. You also want to make sure your whole staff and team goes through and does the exact same thing so that you hit as big of an audience as possible. You want to then go and post this event into all of your Facebook groups, your student Facebook groups, as well as any business and community groups that you're part of, and let them know about this great open house you're having, how excited they are, and just ask them to mark your calendars. It's kind of like a save the date when you get married. And then you also want to send out an email to your email list, letting them know this event is coming up. Give them all the details to the event, but then also share the link to the Facebook event in case they want to go in and invite their friends. Ask them if they want to share it to their page and invite friends, that you'd greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're on Twitter, share that link through your Twitter account, again with the save the date concept. Prior to the event, about the week out, actually weekly up until then, you want to post and remind people about this event. So each week you want to do 3 more weeks until our great open house. We can't wait. You want to use all your media channels, your Facebook, your Pinterest, your Twitter, and email to remind people of this event. Now, before you I don't want to nag people, remember that we are all insanely busy. Doesn't matter who you are, where they are, everyone has so much information they're consuming at all times that it's very easy to forget things. So it's important that you keep it on top of the mind awareness. So weekly, leading up to the week prior. 2 weeks out to the event, you want to take those flyers that you ordered and bring them to all your local businesses. Now, those of you who do ad cards already have good rapport with your local businesses, so this should be a pretty easy transition. If you haven't done it before, as we were in a new community, there was a lot of places we hadn't been yet. I just went in, introduced myself, and told them I wanted to invite them to our open house. We're new to the neighborhood, wanted to have them come check us out, and invited them to be our guests. Everybody was very excited, wanted to know more about what we were doing, and then said, hey, let me leave the flyers out here. Maybe my clients will want to see them too. So that's a great way to also build business-to-business relationships instead of your ad cards that time. Partner with your local online papers or online community groups to talk about your event. So we have a paper in our area called the Shrewsbury Tavern, a Lantern, and they post stories about local things going on in the community. Now, this was a paid marketing thing. It was $500 for 6 months of marketing. So it's not just for this event that I paid. They'll do other things for me the whole time, but as part of my marketing package, they ran a story about our open house and talked about it in the community, made sure to share it to all the key elements and pages within my community. So it's definitely a worthwhile investment, but I also had some other town pages, etc., that shared the event and talked about it coming out. 1 week prior to the event is now when you're really going to turn up the heat on your marketing. Everything you do or say and think should be about this event. Same thing with all of your employees and team. They should be all hot for you to make it happen. So 1 week prior, what you want to start doing is daily posting on all your business pages, in all of your groups, and on all the business groups that you have about your open house. Each day you're going to share the event into those groups and talk about one thing going on at the event that you're excited for. So for example, my first post was, we're jumping for joy and can't wait for everything to break. And said, we're going to have a bounce house and board breaking station all day long at our open house. Hope to see you there. When I posted into my groups, I again asked my members, please go through and invite all your friends and share it to your Facebook page. The next day I talked about we're going to be having an amazing buddy kickboxing class at 9:30. Hope to see everybody there. The next day I talked about the fact that we're giving 50 swag bags away to the first 50 people who walk through the door, so you don't want to be late. The next day I did a post talking about our Burn the Fat class and what a great benefit it would be to everyone. So each day creating another taste of the sizzle, getting everyone excited. I also post these same things to my Twitter account, coupling them with local hashtags that are trending. So for example, one of the things in my area is hashtag Worcester. When I add that, I know that I'm going to get retweeted a few times. So I know that that's a popular hashtag for my community. Remember, you're not thinking nationwide now. You're thinking, what are people in my community using for hashtags? And then finally, 2 days before the event, you also want to go revisit all those local businesses that you invited. And again, invite them. Also let them know either on your first visit or this visit that you're giving away swag bags or any other ways that they can partner with you, and ask if you can give out any of their materials to help build their business. It's going to create great relationship and great rapport. The day before the business, take a lot of pictures, post them onto all the pages. Also, leading up to the event, the whole time you should be posting inside the event itself, talking about what's going on and what's coming up. So, I posted we're going to have a Pro Shop sale for all members, 30% off everything in stock. Another day I posted, hey, we got 50 swag bags. Another day I took a picture of things going on. So anyone that's been invited is going to get updated every single time they see what else is going on in the event, keeping that top of the mind awareness. So take these various tips, use the social media tips I've been giving you so far, implement them with using good solid Facebook groups. Get a great partner like someone at Dojo Muscle who can create really clean, sharp graphics for you. I also took my student Facebook groups and took that same header and put it inside all of them. So whenever they looked in there for other communications, again, they were visually reconnected to the fact that we're having this great event and that they should invite their friends. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message. Live it, love it, Black Belt Lifestyle.